boys and girls, today you're going to be deciding what insect you like best. And we didn't just give you one choice, we gave you 4 choices. So you'll print out a paper, it'll either look like this and have a bee and a ladybug, or it will look like this and it will have a butterfly and a dragonfly. And you're going to be deciding which one you like best. And I have a clue of what I chose, and it's what's on my shirt. So I'm wondering if you remember what is the insect that is on Mrs. Wiggins' bright colored yellow shirt. And that's what I decided which insect I liked best.
All right, so I've got all the things I need to do my work, and I want to show you what I have in my pile so that it can be helpful to you. So you can pause this video at any time to be able to get something that you might need, or use something that I have in front of me. So I'm going to have this onto our classroom website that you can print out or just refer to back, or as a picture so that you can refer to. These are our sentence starters. It's a great way for kindergartners to be able to start a sentence, and then they can use sight words and sound out some words to be able to finish it. So in our opinion writing, here is our sentence starters. I think, I feel, I like, I know, I prefer. Now we don't want to use all of these. The goal of opinion writing is just to write between one, have one opinion, and then at the end of the unit, we're supposed to have 3 reasons why we think so. But right now we've just been doing 1 reason, and today we're going to transition to doing 2 reasons. But your child may be ready to do 3 reasons, and that's fine. That's how we are able to differentiate, or how we're able to help different kids who are at different places. If your kid is still having a hard time, if your child is still having a hard time just finishing 1 reason, just do 1 reason really well. And then as they're able, you can add a little bit more. So I've got my sentence starter paper in front of me to help me. Another thing I have is my list of sight words. So this is also on our classroom website, Boys and Girls and Parents. It's nice to have these nearby so the kids can use it and be able to refer to it. We use little cards in class with the sight words on them, and the kids borrow them or just refer to it on the board. Anyways, I just went through here and I said, oh, I know. I just started highlighting, oh, I know this sight word, I know this sight word. And if you have a child or kids, if you look at this paper and it just seems like a big list of words, you can just kind of go through it and just say, oh, I know the word I could use that in my writing. I know the word at, I could use that in my writing. So that's a really great way just to be able to identify your sight words, is maybe just highlighting some that you know that you know. So I have that. I have my paper that I printed out, or that Mrs. Wiggin and Mrs. O'Reilly gave me. And I chose this one. Remember, I'm going to choose between a bee or a ladybug. And then I printed out an extra writing paper in case I need a little bit more room. You might not need more room, but today I'm going to give myself a little extra writing paper. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my writing. And I'm going to try to write in pencil today, boys and girls, because I want to be a good example. But if we can't see it in the way I'm recording, then I'm going to switch over to pen. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name at the top. Name at the top and stop. That's right. It barely fits there. All right, now this says insect opinions. Color the insect you like best, then tell why you like that insect. At the beginning of the week, boys and girls, I thought I was going to pick this bug. So now you know I've decided to pick this one. And you know why I changed my mind is because of the book that we read called Give Bees a Chance. All right, so I have chosen the bee. because of the book that I read. I decided that I changed my mind about which one I liked better because of the book. Okay, boys and girls, so I have colored my bee in because this is the insect that I have chosen that I'm going to write about liking more. So we already have our sentence starter here. It says, I like, and there's a big blank spot. And that's where you're going to either write bee or you're going to write ladybug. Or if you've chosen the paper that says butterfly or dragonflies, you'll write that. If you've chosen this one, then you'll write butterflies or you'll write dragonflies. But you're only going to pick one bug to write about. So let's see how it goes writing in pencil. Oh, that's right. You can see my name pretty well there. I like, and do my finger space, B. Oh, I don't have to sound it out because it's right here. B. S. I like bees more than, oh, I've got to write this word too. I like bees more than, I've got to write ladybugs. A. D. Bugs. I like bees more than ladybugs because, this is where I'm going to have to think of why, because our opinion writing is, we always have to give a reason why we think or feel the way we do. I like bees more than ladybugs because they. Now, they is a very hard sight word, so I'm going to refer back to my sight word list. Let's see if I can find the word they. There it is. And parents, there's no problem with you helping them out with spelling a sight word, especially if they don't know it yet. They. So I'm going to write down how that looks. Oops. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. Now that's not a sight word. Help. Help is a sight word. Oh, but helpful, it isn't a sight word, so I can use their sight word help. There it is. I see it on my list. It's right there. There's the word help. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. Help. Oh. Oh. All right, so I've got my first sentence, and I definitely have room for a little bit more. And so today what we're going to do, instead of just finishing the sentence like this, we're going to we're going to explain the reason. So I said that they're helpful. So I'm going to refer back to I'm going to look at my opinion sentence starters. And remember, boys and girls, if you need more time to finish your sentence that you're working on, you can always pause the video and unpause it when you're ready to continue. So let's see. I could start it with I think, or I feel, I like, I know, I prefer. I like. Oh, I've already started it with I like. I should pick a different start. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. I'm going to write I know because I learned some bee facts in our story. So I'm just copying down the orange sentence. I know bees. I'm just copying the word right there. I know bees. Let's see. I know they make. Remember what they make that's sticky? That's right, honey. and I like honey. E. So here I've sounded it out just like a kindergartner would because I'm saying the word slowly. I'm stretching it out. Honey. Parents, a lot of times when we sound out words, we even get a rubber band out and we stretch it out to hear all those sounds. Boys and girls, you may know that this word is spelled differently, and that's okay. You can write it the correct way, but right now in kindergarten, this is perfectly acceptable. I know that bees make honey, and that's my favorite sight word. I know bees make honey, and I'm going to use that word help again. Help. And I'm going to use the word with. I'm going to go back to my sight word list, and here's the word with. That's the sight word I'm going to use in my writing. And boys and girls, you might have an idea of a sight word you want to use. Maybe your family can help you find it, or you can just take the time to look for it. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. I know bees make honey and help. Oh, I've run out of room. Well, that's why I have my extra paper here. So you might be able to squeeze it in at the bottom, but I think that I might need this little extra space. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my words over here. And help with the flowers. Oh, ow. Ow is O-W. So there I have my writing. I wonder how many sight words I used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've used 10 sight words. And that's great. I'm using my sight words. I've used my sentence starters, and I was able to write 2 sentences. I chose which one I liked more. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. And then I told why I think or feel the way I do. I said, I know bees make honey and help with the flowers. Now, if you are ready to, you can give a second reason why you feel the way you do. I could say that bees also help make fruit and vegetables, but I decided just to say flowers.
All right, boys and girls, so my last trick when you think you're done is to read it to yourself out loud. And I like to do this with my pointer finger, and I like to read it out loud. And the reason I do that is because sometimes we think we have written things in our mind, and it's really important for us to look at the word with our eyes and our body and to make sure that what we have written is both what we should have written and not just what might be in our minds. And this is a great place to see, boys and girls, if you forgot to put a space or if you forgot a sound. So I'm going to go ahead and read my writing. I like bees more than ladybugs because they are helpful. So that's my opinion, and now here's my sentence saying why I have this opinion. I know bees make honey and help with the flowers. So I've done a really good job with my writing. Looks like I wrote everything that I was thinking. And once again, you can add more after your first sentence. This is your opinion, and then after that, if you wanted to have 1, 2, even 3 reasons why you think the way you do, then that's perfectly acceptable. But right now, we're just trying to get our first sentence down. And and have one reason that explains our thinking or our opinion. All right, I look forward to working with you on your opinion writing next week. Bye.